Hi, middle schoolers, Intro to Algebra mathematicians. This is the last video that you'll see based in my living room, and I'm looking forward to getting to see many of you either on screen or actually in the building starting on Monday. I just wanted to make a quick video about some basic expectations and some basic questions. If you have additional ones, please feel free to reach out by email or in the private comments on Google Classroom. I'll be checking those throughout the next few days, even over the weekend, because I just want to make sure everyone feels prepared. Couple of things. If you are in distance on that day, either because you're full in distance or because it's your off day based on the hybrid schedule, I want you to know that it's not going to look any different for you. You're going to have the check-in, you're going to have the video with the guided notes, you're going to have some work time in the textbook, you'll attach the presentation problem. Part of my goal is that for a lot of my students, this model's been working pretty well, and I want everyone to have that consistency, that you know exactly what you're expected to do when you're at home doing algebra. The only thing that will look different is over the next 2 weeks with MCAs, the schedule is going to be a little bit different. So we have a mixed group of students 6th through 9th grade in this class. So if your grade is testing the MCAs, you aren't going to have materials, but you'll be able to catch back up, and it'll be a little bit odd. Some of you might get some repeat lessons. That's just the way that it happens when we have so many different grades in one class. But just giving you that heads up, it'll look a little wonky these next 2 weeks. It'll flatten out. The other thing that will even out, so that not every student, you're quizzing every single Friday. If you're a Friday group, you're losing some of that in-person time. We're gonna alternate our quizzes. So your next quiz will be on a Friday. The week after that, so that would be May 7th, you're not going to have a quiz at all that week. Your next quiz will be on that Tuesday, so that we're alternating. Your quiz after that would be the Friday, so May 11th you'll have a quiz, and then your next quiz will be on May 21st. And if you want to see the calendar, if you want to work on that, you'll have that posted on Monday so that you can sort of see a little bit more of what that'll look like. If you are coming to hybrid, if you're going to be in school that day, make sure as you get started, before you leave the house, that you've packed your textbook, your packet of guided notes, and then of course just pencils, writing utensils, correcting pen, and paper. I'm also encouraging you to have your planner with you every day. If you don't have any of those materials on the first day, your first hour teacher or your second hour teacher will definitely be able to help you get some of those things. Now, when you start class, for those of you who are in the building, I am trying to also make it at least feel familiar to what you've done in distance learning. You're going to have a check-in. As you enter the room, you'll sanitize your hands. You'll do the check-in on paper, and it'll be projected on the board as just a series of 5 questions. We'll go over the answers. You can check your work, and you'll submit that to me as a way to both complete the check-in and the corrections in one day, since we have a little bit more time. Next, we'll move into homework questions from the assignments before. So instead of using the nomination form, we'll do homework questions like that. If you're at home and you want to log in for that through the Zoom link, that's been sent out to you both in email form as an invite. It'll appear in your Google Classroom calendar, and there's a link at the top of the classwork page for your period so that you can sign in, participate that way. Then we'll move into the lesson, which will be a little bit more interactive. You won't be watching a video, I'll be teaching it to you on the board, and then we'll move into work time. The only thing that you'll have to do at home for my class is submit the pictures to Google Classroom of your presentation problems. The check-in will be done on paper, the quizzes will be done on paper if you're in the building for that day, but the homework problems, you're still going to submit those as pictures. And we can't have students with their phones and dealing with all of that, so that's the one thing that you will still be doing at home, maybe on a Wednesday or something like that, finding time to just upload those to Google Classroom. Those are the main things that I have been asked about as we prepare for our transition to hybrid. If you have any other specific questions, please let me know. I would be happy to talk with you about it or find the answers if I don't know them myself. I can't wait to see all of you either through Zoom or in person over the next few weeks. So have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait. Bye.